No, not at all. We're 316 days before we leave this dreadful European Union superstate. Both the proposals that the Prime Minister is working on have been rejected by the EU. We don't need either of them. We just trade like we do with the rest of the world. Before I became a politician and an MP, I exported all over the world. If I wanted to sell to Germany or wanted to sell to New York, my goods turned off on time with no problems whatsoever. We don't have problems trading in the rest of the world. Just use that system. I don't know why we've got ourselves into this ridiculous position.
Politically, what are the implications for Mrs May, were she, though, to go down this road?
Well, the idea of extending the transition period, because that's what we're talking about, would be totally unacceptable. Many of my colleagues swallowed the transition period because we knew that there was going to be a final date. That was promised. It was not going to be, that was it, we're coming out then. And we agreed to that because that's what other people wanted. But to extend it any further would be wrong. And I don't understand Damien Green's arguments at all. What he's really arguing for, I think, is to stay indefinitely in, effectively, the European Union. And that's wholly unacceptable.
Tory MPs who are supportive of the idea paint it as a pragmatic compromise that could potentially unite the bulk of the Tory party.
Well, it's a solution to a problem that doesn't exist, which has already been rejected by the EU. So why are we working on that? Why don't we just say, the way we do business with the rest of the world is the way we'll do business with the European Union. And in Northern Ireland, straightforward, end the argument, we are not going to have a hard border there. If the Irish or the EU want to put it up, that will be their decisions and completely unacceptable. But that's up to them to do. We're a sovereign nation. We're not going to have a hard border in Northern Ireland. Lads, that's it.
You and other Brexiteers have made clear you won't tolerate the idea. Does that mean that Mrs May's job would be on the line? She would face a challenge were she to try to extend transition?
Well, I have to say, I think this is totally press speculation. All the Conservative backbenchers went into Downing Street this week, had a presentation, and not in any of those presentations was it suggested that we would extend the transition period. I just think this is something that's been got up in the media. I don't think that's going to happen. And by the way, it has already been rejected by the European Union.
Peter Bone, thanks very much indeed. Well, press speculation or not, the fact that it is being talked about perhaps underlines
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.